Are you looking to put your own AI-powered chatbot on your website, but you're a little concerned about whether or not you could do it? Well, the good news is with the tool I'm going to be showing you today called Dante AI, you can have your own AI-powered chatbot up and running in just minutes. And today I'm going to show you how. We're going to start here by pressing the new AI chatbot, and from there Dante is going to ask you to enter in a name for your chatbot. Here we'll be just entering in an FAQ bot for teaching about AI automations, because that's what it is we're going to be making today. So after that, you want to go ahead and press next, and you can go ahead and load your knowledge base items into the interface right here, or you could choose to enter in a URL and have it read that. Just remember though at this point that there is a limited number of characters that you can train your chatbot with, so to keep that in mind. From there, we're going to press next, and it'll ask to choose your chatbot's personality. I'm going to be entering in a more comprehensive prompt here in just a little bit, but for now I'm going to be choosing this, and I'll be entering in additional instructions here in just a minute. As you can see, all of my documents are right there, and when you press finish, it takes about what took here about a minute and a half, but I'm going to speed it up here just to save a little time. And here it is about a minute and 20 seconds, and it finished and gave the next step of the process here, where we got to customize our chatbot a little bit. So from here we went and changed things such as the prompt that we use to train the chatbot, and then you can also see there's analytics on our chatbot and things like that. So here I entered in the prompt that I had come up with earlier today, which was everything to dictate the personality of my chatbot, how I want it to behave, how I want it to treat the knowledge base, all of that type of things. Now I'm going to be doing some editing kind of on the fly while I'm doing this, just because I originally was going to have it direct to a form. I'm going to be changing that because I'm going to add the form in another video later on, so that I could teach a little bit more about the automation involved. This, we're just going to be doing a very basic chatbot to basically just cover answering questions based on the knowledge base that I fed into it earlier. And with this last little cleanup here, I'm finishing up this personality part. I'm going to assign a new personality to this, which is for the bot that I'm creating, that goes directly with this personality type and with the prompt that I created here. So I'll enter in the name for this personality, and then I will continue on. Now with that, I'm pretty much done, except for a few little tweaks that I'm going to do. One is I'm going to change the initial prompt that my chatbot gives when people decide to talk to it. I'll speed this up a little bit too, because no one needs to see my slow typing, but basically I'm just entering in a different initial prompt, or sorry, not an initial prompt. I'm entering in an additional welcome message for when somebody clicks on the chatbot here. So if you were to check on this on my website, you would see it. This is pretty much the intro it would give you. I may change this later, but this is what I'm doing here. There's other things that we can also go ahead and change around here. Some of these you need more of a pricing tier than what I had, such as getting rid of the watermark that says that it's powered by Dante or Dante AI. Besides that, though, we are pretty much ready to go. You can also change around things like your coloring and your branding. So here, while I didn't change the color of my chatbot at all, I did add my logo in, so that that shows up as what it is that is speaking to you. It's kind of like an avatar picture. After that point, though, I should be all good to go. Now at this point I can go ahead and test out my chatbot right here on Dante AI. So I entered in a question or two just to make sure that it was kind of answering like I wanted it to, which it looked like it did just fine. So after I enter this in and I get an answer from the chatbot about how I do intakes, which is part of what it was trained on with the knowledge base that I gave it earlier, at this point, I am ready to share it. So I'm going to go ahead and click on share, and I will kind of blur out what it gives you here, but you either have a direct link so that if you wanted somebody like your boss or somebody to preview the chatbot, you could do it that way, or you could do it as an iframe, or you can embed it onto your website. Now that we've built this basic chatbot and we've tested it out, the next step is to get it on our website. Like I showed you before, you can go ahead and get the code to either embed it on a website or send somebody directly to your chatbot. But if you have a WordPress site, this is super easy. First thing you're going to want to do is to download the plugin for Dante AI onto your site. And then as I'll show you next, all you have to do is copy the API key from Dante and put it onto your WordPress site. And within minutes, your chatbot will be up and running on your website. Here's how. So here we are, at this point, we have uploaded we have installed the plugin onto our WordPress site. And from there, we just need to get this API key, which is located under the integrate section under WordPress. We take that key, we copy it, we put it into the plugin on my WordPress site. And from there, choose which of the chatbots I have here is the one that's going to be used. As you'll see, there's two, kind of like a blank one and the one that I just created. So we make sure to choose the FAQ bot and go ahead and integrate that into my website. And here, checking just a few minutes later onto my main website, you see down in the corner is my chatbot, and it gives all sorts of information about how to hire me to do automations and things like that, and the types of automations that I could do. If you want to go and check this out for yourself, the website is aiconfidenceproject.com, and you could also hire me to do automations if you really want to, but it should answer all sorts of questions for you about that. And it should be really easy to put this on your own website if you have some knowledge of WordPress or some basic prompting skills and things like that. Is this video useful to you? Then go ahead and like and subscribe, share and comment, and it'll tell the algorithm that other people should be seeing my videos too to learn about AI automations. If you don't really want to do these on your own, go ahead and reach out to me via my website at aiconfidenceproject.com, and you could either hire me to do your automations for you or to give you guidance on where to begin. And until then, go ahead and leave me a comment below. What are you hoping to learn in the next couple of weeks? Until next time.